Hadi Choopan, the untamed roar of the Persian wolf. Bodybuilding is filled with stories of iron, sweat, and glory. Yet few tales strike as deeply or as dramatically as the rise of Hadi Choopan. His journey is not just a career, it is a battle cry, a storm that ripped through the complacency of modern bodybuilding and left fans stunned in disbelief. From the very beginning, Choopan's path was carved with struggle. Born in a small Iranian village, he did not inherit privilege or easy access to world-class gyms. While others built their bodies under the guidance of legendary coaches and state-of-the-art facilities, Hadi forged his physique in silence, in the shadows, with little more than grit and unrelenting determination. His muscles were not sculpted in luxury. They were forged in fire, hunger, and sacrifice. But the real shock was never just his body. It was the obstacles the world hurled at him. For years, the Persian wolf was locked away from the biggest bodybuilding stages by the invisible chains of politics and visa restrictions. Imagine training your entire life for the moment of glory, only to be told you cannot even stand on stage. Imagine your dreams trapped in paperwork, your destiny suspended at borders. That was the torment Hadi lived with, year after year, watching others collect titles that might have been his. Yet wolves are not meant to remain caged. When the barriers finally broke and Choopan set foot on the Olympia stage, it was as if a storm had been unleashed. Fans who had only seen photos and whispers of his conditioning were left in shock. Here was a man with muscles so dense they looked carved from granite, with definition so sharp it seemed unreal, with a presence so commanding that even veterans could not ignore him. In 2019, his Olympia debut shook the sport. Placing third against giants who had dominated for years was not just impressive, it was a warning. The Persian wolf had arrived, and he was hungry. Each pose he struck carried more than muscle. It carried the fury of years of rejection, the anguish of doors slammed in his face, and the determination of a man who refused to vanish into silence. But the true drama of Hadi's story exploded in 2022. That year, the unthinkable happened. Hadi Choopan was crowned Mr. Olympia. The audience gasped, the bodybuilding world roared, and critics who once dismissed him were left speechless. In that moment, the man once denied a stage now held the Sandow Trophy high, a symbol of ultimate triumph. It wasn't just a win, it was a revolution. And the shock was not only that he won, it was how he won. Against competitors with size, height, and reputations larger than life, Hadi delivered a package so perfect, so complete, that the judges had no choice but to acknowledge him. His conditioning was savage, his presence undeniable, and his story too powerful to ignore. It was as though destiny itself had decided that this was his moment. But Choopan's rise is not just about bodybuilding trophies. It is about the message that echoed around the world, that greatness cannot be caged, that borders cannot silence passion, that even in the face of rejection after rejection, true determination will always find its way to victory. What makes Hadi Choopan's story so shocking and dramatic is not just the muscle, not just the titles, but the symbolism of his journey. He became more than a bodybuilder. He became a global figure of perseverance. From the dusty corners of Iran to the grandest stage of bodybuilding, his roar has shaken the world, reminding everyone that the wolf will always find a way out of the wilderness. Today, when Hadi steps on stage, he carries not just his own dreams, but the pride of millions who see in him a reflection of their own struggles. His every victory is a victory for those who are told, "You can't." His every pose is a reminder that even against the impossible, the human spirit can rise. Hadi Choopan is not just a competitor, he is a storm, a warrior, a wolf who refused to be silenced. And his shocking, dramatic journey will be remembered as one of the most powerful stories bodybuilding has ever known. Hadi Choopan, the Persian wolf, has once again left the bodybuilding world in absolute shock. His latest physique update looks nothing short of monstrous, packed with granite-hard muscles, razor-sharp conditioning, and an intensity that shakes the entire industry. From being denied stages due to visa struggles to now standing as one of the most feared champions in the world, Hadi's journey is nothing less than cinematic. Every pose reflects years of sacrifice, pain, and unstoppable determination. Fans are calling this his most dangerous look yet, and rivals are left stunned. The Persian Wolf is unleashed,